Visa è tra i leader mondiali nei pagamenti digitali ed è da sempre coinvolta nelle tematiche legate al fintech. Quali sono i trend più interessanti del momento?
There's a lot of trends shaping our industry. It's hard to choose a few, but I will try to pick four trends that we're excited about. So first is digital identity. What we're seeing today is a fragmented digital identity space where we have banks, governments, big tech players, and also fintechs all trying to solve for the digital identity challenge. And what is interesting and where we see this segment going is a lot of convergence and partnerships where different players are combining forces to amass all the customers, the data, and generate trust to provide a truly robust digital identity solution. And what's most exciting for Visa is how identity and payments ultimately converge into one credential. The second trend that I should mention is embedded finance. We've seen embedded finance throughout the consumer side, embedding financial services into shopping and commerce and digital and social media. But what's next, I think, is the B2B side of embedded finance. And that's where my team has really tried to focus and innovate and partner in the ecosystem. Next, another area that Visa is excited about is open banking and how we can drive efficiencies in A2A payments through the use of and the leveraging of open banking APIs. And I think Visa in particular is excited. We've just announced the launch of our A2A payment scheme, so watch this space. And finally, generative AI. It's something that I have to mention. It underpins everything in our payment ecosystem. And I think there's a huge trajectory and positive momentum in this space, and we'll see where innovation goes.
Perché secondo voi il fintech è così importante?
Fintechs are important because they help Visa innovate and really challenge and push the ecosystem. We see fintechs as players who think differently, who operate differently, who push geographical boundaries, who push us to launch different types of products and services. And fintechs help us keep our finger on the pulse in terms of what's happening in the market, where are there unmet needs, where are there challenges that need to be addressed. And ultimately, we see fintechs as a key partner and a lever to help Visa advance our strategic pillars across growing the consumer payments ecosystem, across penetrating new flows in B2B payments, and driving value-added services.
Qual è il ruolo di Visa in questo ecosistema?
Its role in the ecosystem has largely stayed the same despite having a lot of change and permutations over the last decade or two. First and foremost, we are here to safeguard the ecosystem. We have created rules and standards and guardrails so that every player can operate on a level playing field, no matter if they're a big bank, a big tech player, or a small emerging fintech. Secondly, we are here to enable and encourage innovation across the ecosystem. And our role is to really foster collaboration between ourselves and big tech or fintech players, but also amongst the ecosystem. And we have lots of different ways we do that. We partner with different players to issue credentials. We make strategic investments. And we also have programs and partnerships like the Visa Innovation Program in Europe that really helps to accelerate innovation and accelerate new entrants and help them grow.